The games people play. Boxing.
Many of the games people play involve the infliction of pain, which may not square with calling it play, but at its heart, boxing is two fighters trying to bludgeon each other into submission. As a sport, its origins are unclear, but we know that boxing was introduced in the ancient Olympic Games in 688 BC. The fighters used pieces of soft leather to bind their hands and forearms, and in a way, those were the precursors to the boxing gloves with which we are all now well acquainted. You are a serious boxing fan, by the way, if you knew that Onomastos of Smyrna was the very first Olympic boxing champion. Olympic boxing has long been governed by its own set of rules. For example, up until the London Games in 2012, only amateur boxers were allowed to compete. In fact, the Olympics were the starting point for some of the most illustrious boxing careers in history. Fighters like Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard, Joe Frazier, George Foreman, and of course, Muhammad Ali, who won the gold medal as Cassius Clay in Rome in 1960 at the age of 18. And as of the Rio Games in 2016, women are now in the boxing ring too, and already fighters like Clarissa Shields of Flint are becoming legends. The sport has changed, though, very little over the years. Two competitors hitting each other using only their fists. No hitting below the belt, no hitting in the back of the head. They fight in what's known as a ring, despite the fact that a ring suggests a circle, but this is clearly a square. A knockout can make determining a winner a pretty easy call, but short of that, 5 judges determine who comes out on top. At the end of each round, the judges decide the winner of that round, and that fighter gets 10 points. The loser of the round gets a score somewhere between 7 and 9 points, and then at the end of the fight, it's a matter of adding up the points to determine the victor. 8 weight classes for the men, 5 for the women. One interesting difference, the women wear headgear, keeping with amateur boxing rules, but the men stopped using headgear in 2016. So protect your head in this game people play.
Brought to you by Wallside Windows, celebrating 80 years as Michigan's replacement window leader.